So it's exciting. Now you've lost the weight. The next phase is going to be the maintenance, or phase 3. So your natural hormone balancing specialist is going to go over this with you. Now the key to remember here is you no longer are in ketosis, which means your body doesn't have a PICC line to your fat all day long. So we're going to depend on you to eat to be able to keep your blood sugar steady. So you're going to be adding in dairy, you're going to be adding in nuts at this point, oils, and you're going to start testing for food sensitivities. But the key thing is to space your food out. Remember, we're depending on you to eat to keep your blood sugar balanced now. But the other thing that's going to help you tremendously is the Stay Balanced program is going to start now. And that's where you add in the natural hormone balancing creams. Now, if you went to live on a desert island after the program and you had no husband there'd be no financial worry, your kids wouldn't be there'd be no cell phones, you would sleep deep, you would be any pain, you would eat toxin-free food, you would not need anything to help you stay balanced. But because you're living here in our modern society, you're going to need a little bit of an edge. Because you came here imbalanced, living in that same environment, when you're done the program and going back into that environment, we don't want you to get imbalanced again. So that's where we're going to talk a little bit today about some things that can help to keep you balanced, and the Stay Balanced program with the natural hormone balancing creams is going to be key to this. So the two key things that are going to help you keep the weight off, the two C's, are the creams and carbs. Watching how we do with carbs. Now, are you going to still do a little bit of your relaxation therapy? Yes. We hope you continue to do that, or come up with something else, yoga or deep breathing, that helps you stay relaxed. Are we going to promote exercise? Sure. Your body is meant to move. We promote more the resistance training as opposed to advanced cardiovascular exercise, because that can raise cortisol and cause more imbalances. But the two key things are the natural hormone balancing creams, which we're going to talk about in a minute. That's part of the Stay Balanced program, but also carbs. There's those 3 levels of carbs you're going to be adding in, but that won't come till phase 4. So when you add these in, especially in phase 4, long term, we want to make sure that we don't go overboard on the carbs. So each phase of those, as your natural hormone balancing specialist will explain to you, the tier 1 is okay, tier 2 gets a little bit riskier, and tier 3 is really risky. You're going to find out about these in phase 4. So the main thing is to watch your carbs as you go long term. But the main thing we're going to talk about today is the creams, and how the natural hormone balancing creams can help you keep you balanced right now, since you're no longer on the metabolic correction blend drop. So think of the creams as replacing the drops. The natural hormone balancing creams are so important in keeping your weight off. Not only help you feel good, but actually to help keep that weight off that you work so hard to do. So here's how they work. The Soothe Stress Cream, and that's the one in the yellow, you'll use that in the morning. That one is going to give your body the building blocks it needs to make cortisol. So when you're under stress all the time and that high cortisol comes around, your body can't keep up with it, the Soothe Stress Cream gives your body some materials to make the cortisol, so the body doesn't have to take your progesterone and convert it to cortisol. Remember, we want progesterone. It's a fat burner, it's a diuretic. It's really important for us to be able to maintain our weight, even keeping our cravings down and our mood good and our sleep good. So the Soothe Stress Cream lays the foundation. It also has a little bit of maca in it, which is an adaptogen herb, and that's going to help soothe the adrenal gland and help rebuild it because it's working really hard. The second cream is the orange bottle, the Pro Plus, and your natural hormone balancing specialist will give you your protocol. You'll either use that half of the month or the whole month, or either use it once a day or twice a day, depending on how severe you are and what your age range is. So this cream is super important because it basically pours progesterone in your bucket and helps to balance out that estrogen. Now, progesterone is a fat burner and it's a diuretic, so it's going to help balance blood sugar, keep your cravings down, and actually help keep the blood sugar stable so that you can actually burn fat efficiently in between meals. So these creams used daily are going to help you be able to maintain your weight, and they take over where the metabolic correction drops left off. Now, the natural hormone balancing creams aren't just important to keep your weight off, although that's key. They actually help your quality of your everyday life. They're going to help stabilize blood sugar, which is going to help with your mood. You're not going to get irritable as easy. You're not going to have as many mood swings. It's going to help with anxiety to calm you. Progesterone is actually like a natural Xanax. It actually calms you. So it helps with mood and also sleep. You'll actually sleep deeper. Plus, you'll have more energy and more steady energy throughout the day. So these things are actually key to keeping the blood sugar balance and helping you have a much more balanced lifestyle so that you actually feel better. And you know that when you feel better, you make better lifestyle choices. You'll eat a salad as opposed to a piece of fried chicken, or you'll go for a walk as opposed to sitting on the couch. So the creams are really good to help you with your everyday lifestyle and to help you make better lifestyle choices. A lot of people don't realize that the natural hormone balancing creams are doing things long-term for their health. For example, progesterone, it's a natural diuretic. Well, why is that important? Well, for people that used to get migraines or headaches, it keeps the fluid down in the brain to prevent headaches. It also helps you from getting breast tenderness or from getting, feeling like your ankles are swelling, your stomach swelling. But when you have a natural diuretic in you, it actually helps prevent high blood pressure, which most women get as they age or after menopause. So it's key to that. Progesterone also tempers blood sugar, so it's going to help prevent insulin resistance or diabetes. Really key, because that's another disease that women get as they age. But also, it's important to note that when you keep all these things in balance, the body really thinks that you're actually a little bit younger. So aging of the body actually slows down. After a couple of months, you're going to feel awesome, you're going to keep the weight off, and a lot of women will come back and say, hey, I'm feeling awesome, I'm keeping my weight down, do I really need these creams? The answer is yes. These creams are what's causing you to be able to feel good, sleep deeper, have a better mood, and keep your weight off. So if you ever doubt that, the first thing to do is take a couple of days to a week and go off the creams, and you will see the difference. It's been proven that long term, women need some type of endocrine support if they want to age slowly and gracefully and look and feel their best. The natural hormone balancing creams even aid with your skin, with your hair, with your bones, with vaginal tissue, keeping up your good libido. These are all things important. So if these things matter to you, you're going to need some sort of little edge, and that's what the natural hormone balancing creams do. So what we'd like you to do is sign for the Stay Balanced program, join the Stay Balanced Circle. You'll get 30% off the creams. You get an inspirational, educational video every month that teaches you all about your body and your hormones. And that way, when you're tempted to say, oh, should I keep using these creams? You're paying for them every month. You're going to come in and get them. You stop into your Be Balanced Center. You can talk to us if you're having any problems. We'll be able to check on you to make sure you're keeping your weight in check. That's key. Going off the creams is going to cause a lot of women to not be able to sleep, and they go back on their sleep aids, or their mood isn't as good, they go back on their psychotropic drug, or they start to eat more and they gain weight back, and then they come back and spend money and do another round. So by doing the Stay Balanced program, you're really protecting your investment. And by doing this, you're going to keep your hormones balanced, and you're going to be able to look and feel good as you age.